Is my head still there?
No, it's still there.
I think I saw more heads chopped off in that movie, in that show, than I can count.
That was pretty awesome. Hey,
everybody.
Remember us?
Remember us? It's been a while down here in the dungeon, and we are here with the next Dead Walk Talk.
Yes, we are.
It's number 7, or I have to check.
Yeah,
this is Dead Walk Talk number 7 or something.
I think so. We'll have to dust off the notebooks and see where we're at.
A new season of The Walking Dead.
Yes,
it's back
finally, and all the waiting was, I think, well, worth the wait, because that first episode is pretty smoking.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it was awesome. I watched it the other night. I didn't see the season premiere. Like, I think we both watched it the day after. But man, I think I've watched it 4 times since then. So it was pretty amazing. Started out great and it ended. It ended and I didn't want it to end.
You know what I think? I think they got a budget increase.
Oh, big time.
Because like I said, there was awful. Well, maybe it was just because it was the first show, but there was an awful lot of head chopping.
Big time.
You know, skull crushing, and you know, but B, I hope that we get a few more episodes like this year. Well, you know, they did a lot of character building last year.
Yeah,
right?
and they did say this this season was going to go lean more towards the comic book, and they were going to amp it up. You know what I mean? Like you said, the last season was more character building and lots of story and a little bit of action, but this season is going to be lots of action.
Like I mean, they did set it up really well, right. And I think we did say last year too that last season we did say that, you know, just at the point where it was just starting to get to be a little too much story, they'd throw something really awesome in there and redeem themselves every time. Yep. But I certainly hope this is a cue off to what it's going to be like.
That was fantastic. So I got a question. I don't know if you noticed it, but I did. There's a scene in the show where the Rick and Herschel and Daryl, and they're all inside the grounds, right? And they're stabbing him. Yep. And then they've got the mom, and not Herschel, he wasn't inside. But remember, you know, when there's the group of them on the outside of the fence, and they're trying to distract them, right, to come to them, so it kind of opens up, so the 4 of them or 5 of them can go in. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that scene?
When they cleared the yard?
Yeah, there's a scene there. I don't know if you noticed it, but what's the daughter's name? Herschel's daughter, the blonde. It doesn't matter. You guys know who I'm talking about. There's a scene there where they're stabbing them all through the fence. Beth. And there's a zombie walking towards Beth at the fence, and she's pounding on the fence, and then the zombie kind of looks at her and then turns and walks the other way. So is that kind of like a little sneaker teaser that the zombies might be getting smarter? Because George Romero did that in Day of the Dead, right? Where they, like when we first are introduced to the zombies at the very beginning of the outbreak, they're just mindless wandering buffoons. Yeah. But I just wondered, because that one scene did stand out in my mind, where the zombie's walking towards and she's pounding on the fence, and then all of a sudden he realizes he can't get to her, so then he turns around and he keeps going, and he keeps turning, walks the other way without putting his hands on the fence. He just sensed that he couldn't get to her. So I wonder if that's a prelude to maybe
a la Land of the Dead.
Yes, some smarter zombies.
Where you get the thinking dudes.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's just something that I noticed that I thought was kind of.
I thought it was cool how the entire group has become like battle hardened.
They're like seasoned veterans now. Even the little kid's got a silence. Carl's got a silencer on his gun and he's blowing them away. I mean,
it's like just blasting them everywhere.
Every kid's frickin' dream, for crying out loud. So
that was that was pretty cool. Everybody's working together. Yep. And so far there hasn't been any. Well, it's only the first episode. I'm sure there's going to be some Laurie situations that you always like.
Rick hates Laurie. We established that, and
and so does Hap.
Yeah. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. And the whole time when she was talking to what's his name there in the cell about the baby maybe dying, or she thinks she lost the baby and it coming back and ripping her guts out inside, I was like, just let it happen. Just be done with her. You know what I mean? Because I can't stand her. But I'm glad Rick has not given in to the dark side and taken her back. I'm sure he will. I'm sure if the baby comes and blah, blah, blah.
He's the ultimate good guy.
Yeah.
He's either going to do that or he's going to crack under the pressure because he's looking pretty exhausted.
He is. He's
running on adrenaline.
Yep. And trying to look after everybody, although they're...
And we know what that's like. Adrenaline.
Lots of Red Bull.
Yeah. 5-hour energy.
Yeah. What else happened in the show? Well, poor Herschel.
Herschel.
I hope they don't kill him off. He is, other than Daryl, he's like my favorite character. So
we tried to get a nurse and a medical specialist to give us your opinion. So maybe you can give us your opinion.
Yes.
Do you think that by chopping that leg off, you would stop the blood from flowing quick enough?
I hope so.
Do we think that it would save him?
I'm going to say yes, because I don't want him to die.
Yeah, let's hope it does.
Yeah, he even looks cool this year.
Yeah.
Last year he looked like an old man. You know what I mean? This year he looks like he'd kick your ass because he's got the goatee and the long hair going. He's just lost a little bit of weight.
I had a feeling something was going to happen, though.
Yeah.
I mean, when he walked down that hall, you just knew something was going to take
Why couldn't
place.
it be Lori? Just kill her.
Yeah.
I don't know. But or maybe even better, he'll come back as a zombie and kill her. That I'd accept. I'd accept that. But Herschel, I like Herschel. I don't want him to die.
No.
So, but there's lots going on.
Andrea's stuck with the mysterious new character.
Yes, and
Sick and still kind of cranky and bitchy. She's got to, like, okay, this season, she's got to get over it, man. You know, it's getting a little old.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
She's got to either decide whether or not she wants to live or die. Right. Get over it.
Yep. Well, their story really hasn't. Yeah. Well, no, this is true, and their story hasn't even really been told yet. When they go into that city or whatever it is where the governor rules and all that. I mean, there's tons of stuff coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, I don't know. She's a bit annoying. She's not as bad as Lori, but I hate Lori. But yeah, I don't know. There's lots going on there. It's great. It ended. I mean, then at the end of the show, there they got the prisoners or whatever they were.
Oh yeah. In all the excitement, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's actually guys in there still.
Yep.
That was pretty cool too.
So I mean, there's tons of stuff keeping you on the edge of your seat. So, and yeah, headshots and decapitations and just no shortage of blood.
Yeah.
And Daryl and what's her name? The mom there.
Oh, what the heck's her name? Carol.
Oh yeah, Daryl and Carol. A little
Daryl and
massage,
Carol.
a little flirting. Yeah, something's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah,
get it over with. The world's ended. What are you waiting for?
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Christ's sake.
Although I was thinking to myself though, when they got inside the prison after the little flirtatious scene there, they were both covered in muck and blood and goo, and I was like, not now.
No,
clean up first.
Wait till you get the showers going.
Yeah, the first time's got to be better. You don't want to be covered in blood and guts. No. So, but I don't know. The first season, or first episode of the third season, it's got a lot to live up to. But it's.
Let's hope it continues on.
I hope it does. I think it will. I'm sure it will. Yeah, of course it will. They got lots going on. So, and I can hardly wait until Sunday.
Oh, I know. Sundays are going to be awesome again.
Yes.
You know, Sundays throughout the summer were kind of lonesome.
They were
quiet in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Jimmy hasn't taken off the mask since Chernobyl Diaries. So.
Actually, that was a good scene too when Rick ripped the SWAT and it ripped the guy's face off.
Well, that was Jimmy. He did a cameo. All right.
That was awesome. So okay, well, I guess that's
Dead Walk Talk. Number 7 or 8. I'll find out. We'll label it. You'll know. Yeah. You can slap us around. We've been pretty busy fighting evil all over the planet, so it's been a long hiatus down here, and yeah, we look forward to getting back at it.
But we're back.
We are.
With reviews too. Come in. And Chuck.
All right then.
Okay. Come on Sunday.
All right.
Till Sunday. See you later.
Stay scared.